The 1980s brought us legendary movie stars, faces that captivated millions of fans. But time stops for no one. Now, as we enter 2025, how have these former icons changed? Who has maintained their peak form, and who has shocked fans with their current appearance? In today's video, we'll take a look back at the biggest movie stars of the 80s and reveal what they look like today. From the heartthrobs of the past to the most shocking transformations, we'll explore their journey through the years, the ups and downs of their careers, and how they've coped with fame and aging. Get ready for a journey full of surprises. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so you won't miss out on more fascinating stories. Now, let's get started. Melanie Griffith, a Hollywood beauty icon, and her tumultuous journey.
That would be cool.
Try to switch it up. So it's nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I did.
What'd you do?
I did a lot of things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we have a house in Spain. My husband is there. He sends you a grande.
Melanie Griffith, a name that once dominated Hollywood screens with her captivating beauty and emotionally charged performances. Her role as Tess McGill in Working Girl solidified her talent and made her one of the most sought-after actresses of the 1980s. But behind the dazzling spotlight was a life filled with ups and downs, from battles with addiction and tumultuous marriages to the struggle of rediscovering herself in the harsh world of Hollywood. Born into a family with deep ties to the entertainment industry, Melanie Griffith entered the spotlight at an early age. Her mother, actress Tippi Hedren, was a muse to legendary director Alfred Hitchcock. However, instead of receiving a smooth path to success, Melanie encountered the darker temptations of the industry. At just 17, she began a relationship with actor Don Johnson, who was nearly a decade older than her. Their whirlwind marriage quickly ended, marking the beginning of a lifelong series of romantic struggles. With undeniable talent, Melanie Griffith didn't take long to shine. Working Girl, 1988, became the turning point in her career, where she portrayed an ambitious, intelligent, and determined secretary striving to rise in the corporate world. The film not only earned her an Academy Award nomination, but also proved that she was more than just a beautiful face. She had true acting chops. However, the fame and expectations that followed came with intense pressure. Beneath the glitz and glamour, Melanie struggled with loneliness and turned to alcohol and painkillers as a means of escape. The 1990s marked a difficult period in her career, as her film projects failed to achieve the same level of success. Her long-term marriage to Antonio Banderas, while considered one of the most beautiful love stories in Hollywood, ultimately ended after nearly 2 decades. Despite their deep bond, they eventually went their separate ways. After the divorce, Melanie found herself once again battling emotional wounds, loneliness, and the insecurities of aging in an industry that relentlessly demands perfection. But Melanie Griffith is not one to stay down for long. After multiple rehab stints, she chose to slow down, focus on herself, and embrace life on her own terms. She no longer chases fame or tries to cling to youth through plastic surgery, despite persistent rumors. Instead, she devotes time to her family, particularly her daughter Dakota Johnson, star of 50 Shades of Grey, who is forging her own path in the film industry. Melanie's life story is a testament to the saying, "It's not about how many times you fall, but whether you have the courage to get back up." Are you a fan of Melanie Griffith? Which of her performances left the biggest impression on you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Kathleen Turner. From beauty, icon to a battle with fate.
Back to when you came to Dallas-Fort Worth, Body Heat, and yeah, it was 81. They knew you from the doctors.
Oh, sure, yeah.
As being able to follow the career of someone who starts like that and has gone to
Kathleen Turner, a name that evokes the golden era of Hollywood, where she was celebrated as one of the most talented and alluring actresses of her time. With her husky, mesmerizing voice and piercing gaze, Turner not only lit up the screen with unforgettable performances, but also became a symbol of sensuality in the 1980s. Rising to fame with Body Heat, 1981, and Romancing the Stone, 1984, she quickly reached the pinnacle of success. But behind the dazzling spotlight lay a silent battle. With a devastating illness, emotional struggles, and a dependence on alcohol that led her life down a painful path. Born in 1954, Kathleen Turner was not only blessed with striking beauty, but also possessed a fierce personality and unwavering dedication to acting. From the moment she stepped into Hollywood, she captivated audiences with her breakout role as Mattie Walker in Body Heat, a seductive, mysterious, and dangerously alluring woman. The film turned her into Hollywood's newest femme fatale, mesmerizing both the industry and audiences alike. She continued to prove her acting prowess with a series of major hits, including The Man with Two Brains, 1983, Romancing the Stone, 1984, and Jewel of the Nile, 1985. Her roles weren't just about beauty. They showcased intelligence, wit, and an undeniable strength, an embodiment of the modern woman of that era. However, by the late 1990s, Kathleen Turner faced a devastating turning point when she was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, a chronic disease that causes excruciating pain and can lead to severe mobility issues. The relentless pain took a toll on her body, and her career began to stall. To cope, she relied on heavy doses of pain medication, which eventually led to addiction. The physical toll became evident. Her once-toned physique transformed, leaving her swollen and aged beyond her years. Unable to accept the cruel effects of her illness, Kathleen turned to alcohol as an escape from her harsh reality. Once a beauty icon, Kathleen Turner soon found herself at the center of scandals involving alcoholism and controversial statements. Her once glamorous image faded, replaced by tabloid headlines criticizing her physical decline and waning career. But amid the turmoil, Kathleen refused to be defeated. She made the courageous decision to step out of the shadows of addiction and illness, seeking better treatment and gradually returning to acting, though no longer in the leading roles that once defined her career. Today, while she may no longer be the sultry icon of her prime, Kathleen Turner remains a respected figure in the entertainment industry. She has bravely opened up about the highs and lows of her journey, confronting her past with resilience and honesty. Instead of hiding her struggles, she embraces them as part of her story, proving that true strength lies in perseverance and the ability to rise after every fall. Do you still remember Kathleen Turner's most iconic roles? Which of her films left the biggest impression on you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Sharon Stone, the timeless icon, and her journey through life's challenges.
I'm sure that then Elizabeth Taylor and Natalie Wood and all of those great people were over here swimming, and I just wanted to keep it. I wanted to preserve.
It does have that sweet smell of old Hollywood. Those are huge.
Yeah, and they smell.
Sharon Stone, a name synonymous with beauty, intelligence, and power on the Hollywood screen. While Basic Instinct made her one of the most iconic sex symbols of the 1990s, Sharon's real-life story is one of resilience and determination. From career highs and struggles to reclaim the spotlight, to a life-threatening stroke that nearly took everything from her, Sharon Stone has proven to be a fighter. But what gave her the strength to overcome it all and continue shining? Born in 1958, Sharon Stone started her career with minor television roles before gaining recognition in Total Recall, 1990. Along on the big screen, Sharon Stone remains an enduring Hollywood icon. Beyond acting, she is deeply involved in philanthropy, particularly in advocating for women's and children's health care. Her journey, from a celebrated actress to a survivor and humanitarian, continues to inspire millions worldwide. Which of Sharon Stone's films is your favorite? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Daryl Hannah, a natural beauty icon and shocking rumors.
I was more out there somewhere. I was off in the dream world, all communicative. And in the 60s, you know, they did like Rory.
Literally, you know.
Yeah, it was like, here's an ink blot, what does that mean? And you know, my answer.
Daryl Hannah, a stunning actress with a mysterious allure, captivated millions with her roles in classic films like Blade Runner, 1982, and Kill Bill, 2003. With her flowing blonde hair, deep blue eyes, and delicate facial features, she was once regarded as one of Hollywood's most naturally beautiful stars. However, as time passed, discussions about her looks became more controversial. Rumors of plastic surgery began swirling, leaving the public wondering whether she had turned to cosmetic procedures to maintain her youthful appearance. During the 1980s, Daryl Hannah was not only celebrated for her radiant beauty, but also for her impressive acting skills. She won audiences over with her strong yet alluring characters, particularly as Pris, the fierce and unforgettable replicant in Blade Runner. She further cemented her status with Splash, 1984, where she played a mesmerizing mermaid. But as her career progressed, admiration for her natural beauty started to fade, overshadowed by speculation about changes in her face. Some photos suggested that her lips looked fuller and her skin appeared unusually smooth, common signs of fillers or Botox. Despite facing widespread rumors about plastic surgery, Daryl Hannah has never publicly confirmed or denied them. However, many cosmetic experts believe she may have used anti-aging treatments, such as Botox or dermal fillers, to maintain her youthful look. This has divided public opinion. Some argue that she has lost the natural beauty that once defined her, while loyal fans insist that her appearance has simply evolved with age, without artificial enhancements. Her silence on the matter has only fueled more debate, keeping discussions about her looks alive. Beyond the speculation, Daryl Hannah is a strong-willed woman with passions extending beyond Hollywood. She is a dedicated environmental activist, fiercely advocating for nature and wildlife conservation. She has even been arrested during environmental protests, showcasing a bold and fearless side to her personality. While her acting career may no longer shine as brightly as before, Hannah remains an influential figure in the public eye. Whether or not she has undergone cosmetic procedures, one thing is undeniable. She retains a unique charm that is hard to replace. Has Daryl Hannah's appearance changed naturally over time? Or has she undergone cosmetic enhancements to preserve her beauty? Does it even matter, considering her talent and strong personality? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to follow us for more captivating stories about Hollywood stars. Linda Hamilton, the timeless journey of the legendary Sarah Connor.
That was my first bazooka work ever.
First bazooka, well, congratulations on that. You know, a movie that you really like, you weren't sure you wanted to do it. But how did you come around? What was that process like? Who asked you to do it?
Linda Hamilton, the name synonymous with the fearless warrior Sarah Connor from the Terminator franchise, is not just an icon of action cinema, but also a testament to strength and perseverance in the face of adversity. From a young, delicate actress to a battle-hardened fighter ready to take on the Terminator, Linda has cemented her place in cinematic history. Yet, behind the spotlight, Her life has been a series of tough challenges, from illness and mental health struggles to the inevitable changes in appearance over time. Born in 1956, Linda Hamilton began her acting career in the late 1970s, quickly making a name for herself through television roles. However, it wasn't until 1984, with the release of The Terminator, that she truly rose to fame. Her role as Sarah Connor, a woman thrust into a war against Skynet and its deadly machines, made Linda one of the most beloved action heroines of all time. Initially, Sarah Connor was just an ordinary young woman, terrified as she was hunted by the Terminator. But by Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 1991, she had undergone a dramatic transformation. With a sculpted physique, an unwavering gaze, and elite combat skills, Linda's Sarah Connor became the ultimate symbol of a fierce warrior and a devoted mother willing to sacrifice everything to protect her son and the future of humanity. However, a successful career did not guarantee a smooth personal life. Linda Hamilton's youthful look, Linda embraced aging naturally. She once stated that, for her, beauty isn't about flawless features, but about spirit and resilience. This perspective has made her an inspiring figure for generations of women, both in Hollywood and beyond. Though she no longer appears on the big screen as often, Linda Hamilton remains an enduring legend in the hearts of fans. Her journey stands as proof of strength, perseverance, and courage, not just in her roles, but in real life as well. What is your most memorable moment of Linda Hamilton? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Jessica Lange, talent, resilience, and the battle with darkness.
Down after the first day of shooting. I think that.
And do you have a preference for either of any of these forms, the film, the theatre?
I love acting so much, and each one brings with it.
Jessica Lange is one of Hollywood's most exceptional actresses, a living legend known for her deeply emotional performances. From Tootsie to Blue Sky, she has captivated audiences not only with her powerful acting, but also with the elegance and grace of a true movie star. However, behind her illustrious career lies a silent struggle that few are aware of. Her battle with depression, a condition that has haunted her for years. Hollywood is a place where fame and glamour come hand in hand with immense pressure, and for Jessica, those pressures often turned into an overwhelming burden, pushing her into moments of despair. Born in 1949, Jessica Lange gradually conquered Hollywood with her talent and striking beauty. She made her film debut in King Kong, 1976, a commercial success that, unfortunately, did not earn her much recognition for her acting skills. However, through perseverance and her remarkable ability to transform into different characters, she quickly shed the label of being just a pretty face. By the 1980s, Jessica had her breakthrough with Tootsie, where she portrayed a deeply emotional character, winning over both critics and audiences. Her success continued with Blue Sky, earning her an Academy Award and solidifying her status as one of the industry's finest actresses. Yet, just as her career reached its peak, depression loomed over her like a shadow, leaving her lost amid the dazzling lights of fame. Jessica Lange is not the only Hollywood star to struggle with mental health issues, but what makes her stand out is her honesty in discussing her battle. She has openly shared that success does not equate to happiness, and no number of awards could fill the emptiness she often felt inside. The loneliness, the relentless expectations of the entertainment industry, and the constant scrutiny from the public all contributed to her darkest moments. At times, she considered walking away from it all, but she ultimately found the strength to keep going, not just for her career, but for herself. Though she has moved past the height of her career, Jessica Lange remains a mesmerizing presence on screen. In recent years, she stunned audiences with her performances in American Horror Story, where she brought to life complex characters with profound depth. No longer the youthful beauty of the 1980s, Jessica now embodies a different kind of allure, one shaped by experience, resilience, and vulnerability. Her struggles with depression have given her a unique ability to deliver raw, authentic performances. Even in her 70s, she continues to contribute to the art of storytelling, proving that true talent knows no age. Jessica Lange is a testament to strength and determination in an industry that can be unforgiving. She is not just an extraordinary actress, but also an inspiring figure of resilience and courage. Her openness about depression has helped countless people realize that even the most successful individuals face personal battles. Are you a fan of Jessica Lange? Which of her performances has left the greatest impression on you? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to follow for more inspiring Hollywood stories. Thank you all for taking the time to watch today's video. We hope that this journey back to the legendary movie stars of the 80s and their transformations over the years has brought you moments of nostalgia and excitement. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay with us on more fascinating and unexpected journeys. Your support is our biggest motivation to keep bringing you high-quality videos. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.